What is going on, guys? It is Wheelman, and today I've got some Assassin's Creed Revelations multiplayer gameplay. Can't even say the word gameplay anymore. Gameplay for you guys with commentary over top. I apologize for my slip of the tongue. I am very tired. This is my third attempt at this commentary because I have no idea why. I guess I'm tired and slipping up in my words, my speech. But anyway, the point of this gameplay commentary today is going to be not about how awesome the courtesan looks in Assassin's Creed Revelation multiplayer, because she looks awesome. That fan blade thing is really cool. I don't know what it is, something about she just looks really deadly, because she is, I guess. But anyway, that is not what this commentary is going to be about. This commentary is just like my other Assassin's Creed video, which got some good response, to it. I had I think over 140 views on that one, maybe over 120, can't remember exactly, but that was a good response to that video, and I'm hoping to, I'm aiming for the same thing, same goal this time around, so I guess we'll see. But Assassin's Creed 3, I have more details than I did last time. I did a video and did a commentary on this subject, because in my hands I hold this month's issue of Game Informer magazine. Oh. And it's really interesting. The animation looks great, and I guess I should start off there. It's as good a place as any. The Assassin's Creed team, the Ubisoft team, I guess, did something a little bit different with the engine. I think they tweaked the engine, or have like a 2.0 version of the engine that they've always used for Assassin's Creed in this game, so that now they can have exponentially more people on screen doing more dynamic things. So as a result, the cities, for instance, like New York, or Boston, Philadelphia, that sort of thing, maybe Washington, I don't know, they're going to be more dynamic, more realistic cities. They're actually going to have crowds that are going places. They're moving around. They have intent, because they're trying to make the AI more like real people. God, that's disappointing when that happens. When you go up behind someone to stun them, and they're like, "Oh, I see you!" Bang! That just sucks. But anyway, Assassin's Creed 3, that's a major change, and just like that, we're going to see a lot of major changes between all of the old games in this game, and I think, hopefully, they're going to be changes on the scale of those that occurred between Assassin's Creed 1 and Assassin's Creed 2. Because those changes were definitely for the better. Not to knock Assassin's Creed 3 at all. I realize how that could sound. Not to knock Assassin's Creed 1 at all. I realize how that could sound. Assassin's Creed 1 was a great game. I played it multiple times, and I still own it, and I still play it. But it was when you play Assassin's Creed 2 after having played 1, the world that you're thrust into is so much more expansive and includes so many more dynamic things in it, that it's just a much more immersive experience. And once again, I get robbed of my kill. It's right next to that guy. I got to ground finish him. It's only a 50-point move. But anyway, I don't think I actually do very well this game. But doesn't matter. I'm not out to impress anybody with my gameplay, honestly. Assassin's Creed 3 also is going to have a major change in it, in the movement system. We've always seen in Assassin's Creed a movement system that is purely based on urban environments. That's going to change. There will still be plenty of urban environments, but just like with Rome, I guess a little differently, but just like with Rome in Brotherhood, there will be a vast area called the wilderness, or not the wilderness, excuse me, the frontier. It's called the frontier, and it's 1.5 times bigger than the entire Assassin's Creed Brotherhood Rome map. And that includes the urban parts, the city. That includes the fields and the I don't want to say grasslands, because that's not the right term for it, but you know what I mean if you played Brotherhood, the non-urban areas in which there were houses and some villas and, farms and that sort of thing. There's just the frontier area is going to be 1.5 times the size of all of Brotherhood. And you guys that played it know Brotherhood was big. Also, very important, weather is going to play a large role, I think, in the as a body just drops from the from the sky there onto the stairs. Weather is going to play a large role in this game. because the weather is dynamic. Just like a lot of other things in this game are going to be dynamic, the weather is going to change. You'll see summer, you'll see fall, winter, spring, and they're going to affect AI movement. You know, they're going to AI soldiers, British soldiers, American soldiers are going to have trouble moving through the large snowdrifts, and I think being Revolutionary Wartime America is a great addition to the series. Moving along from the weather, sorry, that was kind of an abrupt transition there. If I haven't mentioned this already, I'm exceptionally tired. So excuse any abrupt transitions there, but I think Revolutionary Wartime America is a great time to have an Assassin's Creed game, but I really only started thinking that after reading this story on Assassin's Creed 3 cover to cover. Because before, like I said in my other commentary, I wasn't really that excited. I didn't feel that excitement for that I felt in the past for Assassin's Creed games especially, but even just for games in general, as they come out. And how did I miss that guy? God, I get my head bashed in. Playing this game was recorded Friday night. It was just not my night. I quit and started playing multiplayer, honestly, or single player, honestly, after this game. But anyway, Assassin's Creed 3, I think it's a good choice to set it in the American Revolution. I didn't think that before. I wasn't psyched about the time and place setting before, but I am now because it opens up so many possibilities. I mean, you play as the assassin in this game. Connor is half Mohawk Native American and half white Caucasian, I guess. And he has a bow and arrow and a tomahawk and a knife, and he hunts in a flintlock pistol, and he hunts with bow and arrow. The economic system is not being replaced, but it's being sort of revamped. There are like animal pelts that you can sell for money now. You can hunt various different animals. You can move through the forest. The movement system, which I think I was going to touch on earlier and sort of interrupted myself. Just like the Brotherhood sort of wilderness, quote-unquote wilderness area, or non-urban area, the same thing will be in the Assassin's Creed 3 map, the Frontier. I already touched on that. But if you played Brotherhood, you know how hard it was to traverse that area, because the Assassin's Creed movement system is not built for non-urban areas. It's not built for fields or anything like that. You just end up sprinting around, and you couldn't get up on certain things and stuff like that. This game is going to have your character, Connor, moving through all the wilderness, trees, rocks, snow, hills, in a completely new movement system. It's going to be based on the old one, I've heard, but it's going to be revamped so that it's pretty much completely new. And I think that's a great thing, because I would love to move through the wilderness, although I do love the urban environments. But like I said, my mind has been opened by this by this article on Assassin's Creed 3, I think, and I'm really looking forward to this game at this point. So, the last point that I wanted to touch on with this commentary is the interaction with other characters. Now, we had the, and they call it this in the magazine as well, the quote-unquote convenient inventor character that was Leonardo da Vinci in Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood. That's no longer going to be the case. Even though Ben Franklin is in the game, he's not going to be the quote-unquote convenient inventor character, which I think is awesome, because I was hoping that wouldn't be the case when I heard Ben Franklin was going to be in the game, because I don't want just a rehash of Assassin's Creed 2. I don't want just a rehash of Brotherhood. I want a totally different game. That's the entire point, right? So, that's good that Ben Franklin is going to be in the game, is going to be an integral character, but he's not going to be the convenient inventor. And also in the game are going to be Charles Lee, who's a historical figure that I feel like not too many people know a whole lot about. But he has, at the beginning, an antagonistic relationship with Connor. And we'll see how that develops, I guess. And then George Washington. We don't know what's going to happen with George Washington, but we know that Connor, the assassin, has conversations with him, I think almost all the time, and maybe they discuss battle strategy. I mean, who knows? But anyway, those are my thoughts as of right now on Assassin's Creed 2. If you watch my old commentary on Assassin's Creed 2, you will see that they Assassin's Creed 3. Again, I'm tired. You'll see that my thoughts have changed. But anyway, that is it for today. give this video a like, favorite, dislike if you want, comment, subscribe, rate, and have an awesome day.